Yeah, yeah, rolling real clean, ride shining like ice. Chrome on the wheels, got a kingpin's price. Box frame gleaming, old school finesse. Running through the block with a Chevy most blessed. Caprice flex, OG in the cut. Candy paint dripping, roof line done up. Seat stitch leather, handlebars gold. Classic Caprice Street.
What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing today? So I was out here yesterday. I started doing a little more work on the Caprice, but I think I'm gonna have to backtrack on everything so far that I've done. And cause the car is making progress, but I'm not happy with the way it looks, so I gotta go back and, I guess, arm myself with more knowledge on what I'm doing. Like I said, the car's making progress. It's, I would say, in a lot better shape than what it was. But I'm not happy with the way it looked. So I'm gonna have to go back and kind of undo everything I've done so far. And it kind of sucks, but it is what it is, man. When you're in my situation, you're doing stuff on your own, having to learn on the go, you run into these kind of roadblocks. And you have to make a decision whether or not you want to keep going and risk making it worse, or stop, not making any progress, but arm yourself with more knowledge. So I chose, I'm gonna stop and just do more research on what I'm trying to do. Because last thing I want to do, I don't want to make this car to where it can't be repaired. And I feel like the way I'm going is pretty much what's gonna happen. So I decided to stop. I mean, it's better than what was originally there. I was gonna go with this, but I decided that that's not a good idea. I don't need to do that. And the metal, I literally bent this metal with my hand to try to roll it with the body line. So, and I don't have a way to roll metal, so I'm pretty sure Harbor Freight got something that I can use to roll metal, but I need something that it don't have to be stationary. I can just use it and put it up when I need to, because I can't leave my tools and stuff out. If I leave something out, it won't be there when I come back to it. So I have to see what I can get hold of. Yeah. It was an attempt. I learned something out of doing this. It's not a complete waste, but with the plans I have for this car and the fact that the car will be outside for the foreseeable future, I don't feel like I don't feel comfortable leaving that the way it is. So I decided I'm gonna go back and redo everything after I do a little research and figure out what I need to do to make it look the way it should, and find something that I can roll my metal with, because I don't want to lose my body line too much. So I don't know when I'll be back on the Caprice. Well, I guess I could just work around it from there, because there's other stuff I can do to the car in the meantime. Like trying to get the door fixed, inside stuff, So I'm a little, I don't want to say depressed because I ain't depressed about it, but it sucks basically. You know, I'm a little down about it, but it is what it is. You know, when you somebody in my shoes, stuff like that gonna happen. You just gotta take it on the chin, regroup, and get back at it. So, yeah, man. It's just one of them things that you go through. You know, you don't get to the promised land without struggle. So, and it's definitely been a struggle for me. And on top of that, you know, with my health stuff going on and life stuff, so it make it just that much harder. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up right here. That's about all I need to say. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. We almost at 400 subscribers. You know, I appreciate y'all. You know, if y'all can drop any kind of tips, information, you know, whatever, help me and help the next. Cause I guarantee I'm not the only person out there that's trying to learn how to do all this stuff. You know, even the people that don't comment, you know, they could be you could be helping them. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this video up, man. I did enough talking, I think. I appreciate y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all for tuning in when I post. You know, y'all been a big help to me. And I'm unlocked for right now. I appreciate y'all, man.